Hey y'all, it's me, Andrea, with Sucs For You in Houston, Texas. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. I finally have over 50,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel. That's insane. Um, One thing, I know we all procrastinate. We have plant chores that we procrastinate about taking care of. But one thing I've really been putting off is I have all of this aloe vera. And the original plant was from my mom, and I've had it for like way over 20 years. And it, of course, just keeps multiplying no matter how much I give away or try to use. It just it just keeps growing. So I am going to harvest about a month's supply so that I can use it for skincare, use it as a hair conditioner, use it for wounds. Might even like dilute some with some coconut oil and use it on my little dog's belly. He gets itchy with allergies this time of year. And I got this cool new not cool, whatever, a regular potato peeler, but it's really efficient and it works really well and it's really sharp. And I tried using it to fillet basically some aloe the other day and it worked really well. So I was going to show you guys how I did that. And trying to figure out, do I a strategy, do I start with one pot? I think what I should do is take some of the bigger guys out and then the smaller stuff will fill in. So let's just go ahead and start. I'm gonna pull this whole plant out. And normally if you're just trying to harvest some, God, look at that. If you're just trying to harvest some for like one-time use, just want to take some of the outer leaves off. All the new growth is going to come in, and you don't want to like take a whole bunch at once off of the same plant, or else it might freak it out and it might go into shock and it might die. But as you can see, I have gobs, and some of them aren't even potted. Like this one just kind of got tossed in there. I think when we were moving everything around, it came loose. All right, so we're gonna start with a whole plant. Okay, let's get going. So we're in the kitchen now, and I have the plant here. And first, I'm gonna start with the bottom leaves, and just go ahead and cut those off, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, so I'm committed. I'm committed to having to harvest all of these, and I'm just gonna put them to the side. And yes, we are doing the whole plant. As I said before, if you only want to take a couple of leaves, you do want to take the lower, oldest leaves. But all right, that's done. Okay, feels kind of weird just using the whole thing like that, but I just can't handle all of it at this point. I have way too much, and they're looking kind of scraggly. That's kind of cool. It just came out like a perfect little circle. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of these separated and rinsed. Cactus cutting board. And so what I want to do is hopefully show you what I did the other day that turned out so well. I was like, oh, I should make a video of that. So you just take your peeler and you want to go down the sides right there, take off the little spikes, and then I like to cut the tip off like that. So right now, there we go, there's a few little spikes. And then start, you see that? You're gonna start the tip inside and just feed it through. It's slippery. Alright, and just like that, boom. And then at that point, what you want to do is separate the gel from the leaf. Let me go ahead and get a couple more filleted, and then I'll show you guys how to do that. And So the reason why you want to get all of the the green off is because there's actually some stuff in it, in the actual leaf itself, that could be irritating. And you could, this is also edible as well, but again, you really want to make sure that you're only getting the gel, because if you don't and you get too much of the green stuff, it is very laxative in effect. So see, that's just so easy. Oh gosh. All right, we'll do one more, and then I've got a whole bunch to do off camera, but that, butt it up, feed it through, just in case you don't know. So this is, it's like this style of potato peeler. See what I'm doing? Just literally guiding it through so it fillets. And slice that all the way down. Super quick, super easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some more done and ready to scrape out the gel. And I'll show you real quick. If you don't have a potato peeler, you don't want to do it that way, you can just take your knife, skin the edges down, get off all the little sharp pieces. Right, trim the tip, and they come in just like that. And fillet it down the middle. Of course, it's probably better to do that on the board, so you would just lay it down like that, and then fillet it. All right, so we've got all of our stuff filleted. We have our, this just is gonna go in the trash or the compost if you're into that kind of thing. And then I have a little flexi cutting board, because it's gonna make it easier to transfer from here into the container. And literally, see that? Scraping it off, just like that. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Done. And then I'm just gonna go through, and again, you don't want to scrape the green off. You're trying to avoid that. And if you do get any in there, you can just separate it out later, or as you go, or ignore it if it's just a little bit. And I'm using just like a plastic, oh, actually it's for it's scraping down the food processor bowl. Plastic spatula. You could probably use like a plastic spoon, or just something that's not going to cut through the leaf while you're trying to scrape it. Okay, let's try. I actually have a spoon right here. I've used that before. We can try that. Should work great. Yes. Ooh, I think I like that better. All right. And one thing, and I'm doing quite a bit. If you're going to harvest quite a bit, you can store it in the refrigerator for about a week. From what I'm reading, it should still stay fresh. And then you can add stuff to it to keep it longer. And so today, I was at this really cool store. I'm so lucky to have it right down the road. It's called Granel, which means bulk in Spanish. And it's this gorgeous store, and they have bulk everything. And it's all organized. It's just so beautiful. And one of the things they have there, it's like a lot of spices, spice blends, herbs, things like that. But they had citric acid powder. So I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I'm buying it. So I bought some citric acid powder, and that's what I'm gonna be using to preserve some of this aloe. I think at this point, let's go ahead and see if I missed any pieces. I'm gonna put it in here first, and then see if I need to. You can even like sieve it. You can put it through a little sieve if you want. So this is why I use the plastic board. Ready? Blup, 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 blup. Mmm. That's cool. Nice. Mmm. Okay, so I have quite a bit more to do. Go ahead and rub this on me. Oh, I was looking at something also while I was trying to find like the proportions for preservatives and stuff on storing aloe vera, fresh aloe. A lot of the times, I don't know, I saw some article or a video and it said a lot of the times when you buy like the aloe vera products, like aloe vera gel, like for sunburns and stuff like that, sometimes there's no aloe vera in it. Sometimes it's just like they actually will blend up the whole leaf and not just the juice, which you don't want that. And I don't know how they get away with it, but you might want to look that up. Make sure you're getting the legit stuff, unless you know you're making it yourself and you know where it comes from. So you can take these leaves, if they're still like pretty thick, you can actually take them, cut them, and just like slap them on your head like that. Oh, that feels good. And I'm doing that because I didn't like scrape all of it off. If this was all scraped off, you don't want to like put the green on you. I mean, it's not a really big deal. I'm sure some people are more sensitive to it than others. I've never had an issue with it. And I've said this so many times, but my skin drinks aloe vera. And if I have like a burn or something and I put it on me, I heal like 5 times faster. No joke. It's just good stuff, and I love that it came from my mom's plant. She passed away in 2003, and this is 20 years later, and I'm still like able to enjoy something that she cared for and keep it alive. So, and I had the original plant probably since 95 or 96. So just, it's very special to me to be able to still have something after all that time of hers. All right, well, you get the point. We're going to come over here. We're going to do a little, pour it all in. Oh, okay, I saved it. That's why I'm supposed to go like that. Bend it up, pour it in. Super easy. So cool. It's so, I don't know. It's pretty gooey, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of this and we're gonna see how much we have. Right now we're looking at, ooh, that's already half a cup. Or 100 milliliters, almost. Okay. Now we need to make it less gloopy. Look at that. How much did we get? Oh, almost a cup. That's awesome. I can add a little bit of water in here. I'm not going to right now. Like I said, we're going to use a little bit of citric acid. It's like Sour Patch Kids. It's the sour stuff. And I have a little bit in a spoon. I'm going to start, because it's like not that much, I'm just going to put like a couple of pinches. That's probably, I'll put about half of that. Okay, and then we're going to, I don't want to wipe it off. It's all over me. I don't know if my skin is going to absorb anymore. I'm just going to be slipping around off of everything. Okay. Immersion blender. I don't want to put a lot of the citric acid because I'm putting it on my face. I'm putting it on wounds and I don't want it to sting. So it should be, that should be plenty. I want you guys to see this. This is cool. Hold on. It's getting nice and frothy. So now I want to decide if I want to add water. Yeah, I'm gonna add just a tiny splash. like that. So it's getting really frothy, but all that'll settle down. And I'm gonna pour it into just like a little glass jar and store it in the fridge. And I said it should keep for like maybe like a month or two. I just tasted it. It's a little bit sour, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue. I'll just go ahead and put some on my skin. Yep, it doesn't burn. It's fine. Good stuff. All right. It's still pretty bubbly. We have a jar. Is it gonna fit? Yes. And this is gonna, when it settles down, it's gonna be maybe half of this jar. So yes, sweet, got it done. And I only have like 200 plants to go, but we're gonna stick with just this one for now. And like I said, you can use that. You can use it in your hair. I got crazy the other night. I was tired. My hair was getting way too long, hard to deal with, and I just chopped it. Like I took a shower, chopped it, and I chopped it wet, which if you do that with curly hair, it shrinks up and it turns out a lot shorter than you thought. And I know that because I've been doing this for a very long time, but you know, I don't mind it. It's nice, summer cut. And I'll go ahead and maybe later just do like a aloe vera mask before I maybe just put it on my wet hair and then wash it off in the shower. One cool thing I like about aloe on my face is right now it feels totally dry, but if you just take a little bit of water and like rub it on your skin, it just like reactivates it and it feels all moisturized and slimy again. So I think that's why it's good for like burns and wounds, is it makes a nice protective layer and you can't even really tell that it's there. So this goes in the refrigerator. Use it as needed. I'm probably gonna be done with it a lot sooner than I would say. It would store fine for 2 months, but I'll probably be finished with it way before then. So I'm gonna clean up and yeah, like feel accomplished, got something done that I've been procrastinating about, and I really didn't get that much done, but I got one done. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Again, thanks for getting me to 50,000 subscribers. I know there's a lot more people who watch my videos that aren't subscribed, and that's cool, but you should subscribe if you aren't. And if you are, again, absolutely super grateful, and I've been having such a blast doing this. And of course, don't forget to check out my book, The Succulent Manual, A Guide to Care and Repair for All Climates. Available as a paperback, an ebook, and on my website at sucsforyou.com/The Succulent Manual. All right, guys, have a great day.